Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers. Thanks for tuning in. Truthfully, since the last one, I have taken a very long break because technology is fun. I lost a bit of progress because my OBS was not capturing the game audio for several episodes, and that really discouraged me from coming back, but here I am. I had to replay the chapter up until this point because I wasn't accounting for progress to be lost, and wow, I am rusty. I was struggling with those puzzles. I know I was already struggling with those puzzles because they were increasingly much harder than before. But anyways, now that you're all caught up on that, let's continue. Honor, I think this coat might be worth looking at. Huh, it's a pretty odd size and gross! It's really sticky! Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified? Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? Please, Honor, don't phrase it like that. Oh, girl. Oh, give me a quick second. Sorry, had to change some settings. Okay, here we go. Oh, what does it smell like? Oh, wow, yeah, that's aniseed. Is that another alcohol thing? It must be sambuca from that bottle we found outside. Thank you for clarifying for me. Okay, what else can we look for around here? Woo, yeah, so let's get back into it. It has been quite a while. I hope y'all are doing good today. Something recent for me was that I started looking into getting a keyboard. X 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then how do I cancel these appropriately? No, that's not how. Still trying to figure out the marking system. Yeah, for a while, I only really preferred having like a very flat, just like the most quiet I could get. Hold on, I'll dive into this once I get a good start. 1 2 X 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and I believe that should be a decent start. Yeah, so mechanical keyboards are really, really cool. I am assuming mechanical, I could be wrong, mostly applies to the ones with the raised keys, right? That would make sense to me. But I never was really interested in them because I always thought that every single type was like exceptionally noisy. That was just kind of the stereotype, like gamer keyboards, really heckin' noisy. And so I was never really interested in owning one. But recently, what was it? There was somebody that randomly posted this like hexagonal keyboard, and it's just kind of one of the cheaper ones on Amazon, but it's really, really cute. And I was like, oh, that's cute, but I don't know, I've always, what really appealed to me about mechanical keyboards was the fact that it could be so customizable. It could be whatever color combination. You could even replace keys with like fun shapes and molds, and like it could be clear with like things inside of it. Like, wow, that always super, super appealed to me when it came to that stuff. 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, it's because I always thought they were noisy. I was like, I'm gonna not do that. But I looked into it. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can actually make it quiet. Maybe that's actually possible. So I looked into like different types of keys. I went down this entire rabbit hole and everything. And what I've kind of learned is that there are different, I don't know, outside of like the Cherry MX keys, I don't know what other types of keys there are. I'm sure there are a lot, but that kept popping up. Cherry MX, like red, brown, blue are the different types. And then there's Cherry MX red silent. And so I was like looking up all these typing tests to hear what it sounded like, and wow, it's honestly not that surprising. It's just something I never looked into, but there was a very enthusiastic keyboard community. They're very, very enthusiastic. There's all these reviews about it. It's very, very lengthy. Truthfully, I didn't want to look through all these very lengthy reviews talking about like every single aspect of it. I was just like, I just want to hear what it sounds like. That's it. So yeah, it was a big rabbit hole I went down. I need to start making some progress. Hold on. Let's see. I think that should be good. And then we start doing that. Okay. I think I've got a bit of a foothold here, I guess. Yeah, I had to research for so long to find something that I wanted, and I did arrive at one eventually. What was it called? Oh, they all have such complicated names, and they're all these shorthand that I didn't understand. At first, I didn't know what the number 108 meant. It was like blah 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 108 something. So I thought it was just like the name of the model of the keyboard, but it literally means 108 keys. So it's like, oh, they have different names for like how many keys are on it. So some of them are really tiny. It's like totally sliced off. It doesn't have the like insert home, page up, page down, number pad. Some are like that, and then some are like they have the full thing, and I think the full keyboard is called the 108. Like that's how many keys there are. It was a lot for me to look into. It was very overwhelming, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see all the different varieties out there, and again how enthusiastic people are about these kinds of things. It was really cool. It was really cool. So, I don't know what I got. I'll put up a picture. I don't remember what it's called, but it looks really, really cute. And I already preemptively started looking at customization options, like different types of keys and keycaps, and I was like, no, I can't jump the gun. I don't even have the keyboard yet. So I'm gonna wait until I start to do more customization. 1x, 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2, 3. And so the 1, 2 should be here. I think the 8's here. There we go. But I'm very, very excited to receive it. I looked up like the type that I got, the Cherry MX Red Silent. It's not really that quiet, honestly. I'm sure in terms of like mechanical keyboards, I guess it's fairly quiet, but it's still pretty dang noisy. I don't like, the reason I don't like noisy ones, I guess not only does the sound kind of bother me a little bit, it's mostly like in recordings, I feel like, in a recording setting. So if I'm recording for a Let's Play, I don't like when I'm listening to other people's videos, I don't like hearing the keyboard, I don't like hearing the mouse, I don't like extra noise. I just want the microphone to just be picking up their voice, right? That's just a personal preference of mine. So because that's my opinion as a viewer, I want to do that as a creator as well. So I have a silent mouse, so the clicks are very quiet. I love that. But my keyboard, it's just a flat one, a flat, like kind of cheap wireless keyboard. It functions very, very well. I have to move it often back and forth because I have to switch to my closet where I record for voiceover. So it's very convenient, super, super light, and not really like quiet, but I guess compared to like a mechanical, like a typical mechanical keyboard that would come to mind, I guess it's fairly quiet in comparison. So yeah, you know, I'm hoping, I have high hopes for this keyboard coming in. I'm very, very excited for it. It has really nice colors. Yeah, I already looked at other keycaps for different colors, but I'm like, I don't know how to coordinate this stuff. Sorry that when I'm talking, I have trouble making progress, especially when it's harder. I'll start making more significant progress soon. But I just really want to share my newest, latest venture. I used this comparison when I was talking to my friend. I was saying, like, when it comes to like clothing and furniture, I feel like I tend to just really focus on individual pieces that I really like. And so I don't really think about it in the scheme of like my whole closet or my whole room or layout. I just like, oh, that looks great. I like that. I'm gonna get it. And then I don't think about like how to harmonize it as a whole with everything that I own. And it often ends up getting me in trouble. Well, not really, but you know, it just doesn't bode well. So I think I'm trying to prevent that from happening by making sure that I hold off first before I start wanting to customize and add other things. Because it's just gonna be a bad time. Ooh, okay, here we are. Wait, this has to be part of the 2. Therefore, it's gotta be like this. Great, okay. I feel like I've been, well, not necessarily, but it does feel like I'm making more purchases lately. I think somebody put it really aptly on like a Twitter post out there. It just feels like because things have been, you know, so rough for like the past year, I feel like it's like, you know, okay, you did good just for doing this simple task today. You know, I think it's good that you even managed to do that. Let's treat ourselves, you know, let's give ourselves a little thing as a treat. And then I feel like they phrased it in a way where it's like you kind of feel obligated, or not obligated, compelled to give yourself more rewards more often. or like you need more because of like how tough things are. I forgot. The way I'm phrasing it, it doesn't sound very like good or anything like that, but it's just, they phrased it in a good way to help me like understand it better. Because I really do feel like I'm kind of making more purchases than I usually do. Not to an excessive degree, but I would note that I am kind of buying more random stuff. Cause like I have been thinking about a new keyboard for a while. It isn't like 100% necessary right now, but I think it's nice to have. I think it'll be nice to have. It'll make me happy. And plus, technology, you know, sometimes you make investments and it lasts for a very, very, very long time. So I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fine. All right, let's start to make some more headway here. So this is all done. We're almost there. Very, very close. Just a couple of stray pieces that we gotta insert into here. Okay. Yep, that's good. That's good. That closes off. That closes off as well. And whoopsie. There we go. Nice. What do we got here? A PDA? A laptop. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. We can call it that. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Not overruled. The opposite of that. Oh, it's a portable computer. There's a note attached. For the new job. I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan. Oh, boy. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash.
Oh, I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of, like me.
Oh no, Scout, I'm sorry, hon. It's complicated. This isn't anything about you. Scout, that's not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something?
An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU? Ooh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel, or...
Whew, that was a close one. Poor guy. So he's not okay with it being thrown away, but he's okay with gutting it in order to give pieces to himself. I see how it is, Scout. I see how it is. Yeah, but I do wonder what's happening behind the scenes with him. You know, why was he discarded? Why are they saying that he's dangerous? I wanna know what's hiding behind those really cute dash eyes of yours. I wanna know. X12, X. Oh, okay, I think this fills up the entire row. But I mean, we were just speaking of electronics and how, well, for quite a long time I don't discard them. It really depends. It really depends. I guess, you know, they all have a shelf life. They all last for a certain amount of time, but you make a good investment, it'll last you a long dang time. Long dang time. And plus, when they are discarded, they do get refashioned into other things, recycled into other things. So I think this is squarely in the middle. Yeah, squarely in the middle, so this would have been filled out anyways. What else can we do as a starting point? Oh, this big mama here. This big mama. X12, yep, that fills up the entire row. I'm going to do it slowly so I'm not going like blah, 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 as I usually do, as is the usual thing for me. 1, 2, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. What are some things you've been giving yourself as a treat lately? Whatever it was, you deserved it. Don't feel guilty, okay? You deserve to give yourself a little treat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, big numbers. Focus on big numbers. Also, these can be closed off because it is all ones. It is all ones, baby! Man, I probably already talked about it, but I tried to upgrade parts of my computer and that was an absolute nightmare, and I don't plan on tackling that again anytime soon. 2x, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2x, 1, 2. That wouldn't work, so this has to be the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we don't know where the 1x2 is here. Yeah, I had to research so much, get tons and tons of help from my pal Berkeley, and oh my god, it was an absolute nightmare. Everything was incompatible or going wrong, and well, it wasn't quite incompatible. It's just the model of the computer is kind of more specific than is easily like look-upable or easily upgradable. It's very specific model, so it's like I had to find a very different list of like compatible CPUs and RAM, and I'm pretty sure I bought compatible RAM, but it didn't work out for some reason. It was very frustrating. My computer would not start up. It was terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apologies if I talked about this already. Again, it's been a little while since I've last recorded this series, so I don't quite remember exactly what I was talking about in the last couple episodes, but since we were on the topic of upgrading electronics, it came to mind, and it was a nightmare. Technology is always a nightmare to deal with, especially when it comes to upgrades. It's always a complete nightmare. Is this showing that because I can close everything off? I kind of doubt it. Here, I've been trying to attempt to use this marker a bit more often, but oh, it actually works. So I think I switch over, I can literally just replace it. So I think I've been trying to use it better, utilize it better, help me keep track, but it can be a little difficult. So this has to be the 5, I think, because 1, 2, X, and there's no room for the 5. So this has to be the 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can close that off. This has to be the 2. Whoops, this has to be the 2. And then the 3's got to be right over here. Right over here. Okay, these are all 1s. Though these are mostly 1s, these have to be 1s. Wait, is it showing me that because I can fill it out exactly? I doubt it. 1X, 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 1, 2. Nah, it's just real close. It's just real close. So this can't be the 5, because then there ain't no room for nothing unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it would be X, 1, 2, so that would not make sense. So it has to be like this. It's gotta be like this, and it's gotta be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Good to go. Good to go. Wait, this would make it a 5, so it has to cut off right there. I'm glad I redid those other puzzles as a warm-up, because I do feel slightly more in the flow than I was when I was booting the game back up. I was like, oh my god, I feel so, how do I solve things? Why am I not making even a single step of progress? What is going on? It was not a good time. It was not a good time. I hope that by this point, some of you have picked up either Picross in general or this game. I hope I have convinced thee. Either way, hope you've been enjoying this series so far. I've definitely been having a lot of fun, other than the time that I lost progress and had to take a break for a long time. Otherwise, it's been a good time. It's been a good dealio. Was that correct? I think so, because actually, I hope I undid the correct. I'm pretty sure I did that correctly, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 would make sense. So actually what I did was not necessarily correct. So I gotta back the heck off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then this would be the 3. Would that be the 3? Because 1X, 1X. Yeah, that would be the 3 for sure. So 2's in there somewhere. We don't know where the heck. This could be 2 and 4. It has to be 2 and 4. It has to be 2 and 4. So then we can close off all these businesses over here. You're getting shut down. You're going out of business, okay? Okay, I think we have all of these. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Access denied. Rows taken care of. Yep. Yepperonis. Pepperonis. Okay. Great and good. Okay, yes. Yes! I have all these, I've been really happy to be back recording, and I have all these games piling up that I've been dying to play. And then not only that, while I'm recording these, all these new games are coming out that I want to play too. It's really hard for me to, I think I've talked about this before, but it's hard for me to play games that are in early access or are not slated to come out for a very, very long time. Because I want the full experience. So when there's only like pieces of things coming out or just a demo and things like that, it's kind of hard for me to want to get into it. Like, there's that game that's been in early access for quite a while, World of Horror. Oh crap, I messed up a row. Why did I mess up? It was a Junji Ito inspired game. Wait, why is this row messed up? 2x, 2x, 1, 2, 3, x, 1x, 1x, 1. What's wrong with it? Why is it highlighting it as if it's wrong? Am I going crazy? Hold on. 1, 2, x, 1, 2, x, 1, 2, 3, x, 1, x, 1, x. I don't understand. Why is it showing? Is that a glitch? Am I blind? Am I incapable of counting? I think that would be fair. I am quite incapable of counting, so. Hold up. Okay, wait, let me see if I can try and finish the rest. What's going on here? So that's, there we go. We're making some progress. What? Wait, I'm genuinely confused. Am I just miscounting that? There's a high possibility. That's okay. We'll just keep going and see where this takes us. So, 3 can't be up here. So, wait. Huh? Was that supposed to be filled in? Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, I'm so confused. I'll look back in the footage. It'll make sense to me later. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever, we're moving on. Actually, we'll be moving on in the next episode. Oh my goodness. What on earth? I have to review that. What was happening there? Anyways, it's good to be back with Murder by Numbers. Yeah, because I took a long-ass break. I was feeling so rusty. So crusty. All right, join me next time. This is Axus, over and out.